Mate, right, you lucky lot, you've got an extra 30 minutes of football here on Coventry United TV. Extra time in the FA Vars. The final score at the Victoria Ground, Bromsgrove 1, Coventry United 1. We are into added time, and if it stays all square, from what I hear, it's going to be a replay at the Butts Park Arena this coming Wednesday. So we'll see if that replay will be needed. BPA, keep your book clear. We may need that date. Or maybe not. What a tackle that was by Chris Cox as Loveridge tried to get into the penalty area. It's still alive and cleared just in front of the line by Chris Cox. What a start to extra time. United lucky to get away with that one. But it's Bromsgrove on the attack. Cowley stabs it over. Remember, it's Bromsgrove heading downhill now. United have got to keep them quiet for 15 minutes before their swap ends again. And we saw how dangerous Bromsgrove were in the first half. They really should have had about 3 or 4. And I think we're going to need another ball. We have got one now. Let me tell you guys, my throat is not in good condition. So if there is a goal, chances are my voice is going to break. So I may not be available to do the women's match tomorrow. Nah, I'm joking. I'll be there. Cowley forced out of play in the far side by, in fact, no, it was kept in by Carbine. I thought it went out. Up line over the head of Craig Reed, but Morris can't deal with it. It's out of play for a throw on the far side of Coventry United, around 5 yards inside Bromsgrove territory. The pressure is on now. One mistake can end the FA Vars journey. Up line by Mosley, the substitute, towards Craig Reed. Headed on to Lewis Rankin. Down line to Mosley again. Musa, space and left for Tom James. He doesn't see him. Punts it down the right. And I think he was passing to the invisible man there because there was no one there in the sky blue shirts anyway. So here's a goal kick to be taken by Reese Francis. Some surprising results to bring you from the FA Cup. That is finished at Fleetwood 1, Hereford 1. In the FA Cup second round. So Hereford, just a couple of divisions above Coventry United, have taken a 1-1 draw away from Fleetwood. Tom James dribbles his way out of a couple of challenges from Bromsgrove Sporting, who are actually pushing free up front now. They know they've got to attack United now. They're heading downhill, they've got the gradient behind them. This is their chance. Really, they need to score in this half. And unfortunately for Maidstone, they were 1-0 up away at MK Dons. It's now ended 4-1 MK. I mean, there's 5 MFL teams in the next round of the FA Vars as it stands. Obviously, there will be one coming from this one as well. So that's including us. So there's 4 already gone into the box, and Rich Morris has to get onto that one. So 4 MFL sides in the next round of the FA Vars. United or Bromsgrove will be the 5th. Who will it be? We don't know. 3.5 minutes gone of extra time. It remains at 1-1. The next goal surely will win this. The goal kick from Morris bounces towards Craig Reed. It's flicked away by Daniel Morris. Now Bromsgrove on the attack with Josh Craner. Streaming forward. Nice ball down that left-hand side. It's whipped in and into the hands of Rich Morris. Appears with I'm not sure what Bromsgrove were appealing there, but was quite was the attacker tripped? I'm not sure what it was actually pinning for there. It was Malley who was tripped. Final score from the MFL, and there's been a victory for Kozel. Kozel beat Highgate in the MFL Premier Division. So even more hard work for these two sides to do to catch the Coleman. Here's Tom James, hooks it straight into Terry Hanson's dugout, and safe hands from the sensational Scouser there. Game between the 6 if Mozart has to come off injured. Here's Guy Clark. Sends it towards that penalty area. Deards tries to bring it down, and he's shepherded out of play by Chris Cox. Great defence there from the United captain. Usually, of course, a centre mid, a creative midfielder at that. A few fans really don't like to see Chris Cox at centre back, but really it was the only option that United had this evening. They have since brought on Rob Prinzel for midfield. He can play at centre-back, but really his defensive abilities have to be questioned after the last couple of games. Midfield, though, he's been brilliant. He's been absolutely fantastic since coming on. Prinzel battling for the ball with Loveridge, comes out short on that one. Referee gives play on to Bromsgrove. Here's Quainer. To a more central location with Cowley. Puts his lace through that one and tries to find Byrne. It's met by the head of Tommy Glasgow. Tom James dribbles it away. And he's being held by Conor Deard. Referee says no foul. And Glasgow puts it straight into the hands of the Bromsgrove manager. Throwing on the halfway line to Bromsgrove on this near side. 5 minutes of extra time gone. Of course, it's 2 15-minute periods. Quainer, rather aimless ball down that left-hand side. Mosley will try and let that one go out for a United throw. And it's actually come off Mosley last. A couple of ironic cheers from the Bromsgrove supporters who feel they've been hard done by the referee. There have been some questionable decisions, I'll have to say that. So Wade Malley with the throw-in from the left-hand side. Bromsgrove packing that penalty area. Who wants it? Clark nods it on. It's to the feet of Chris Cox, and Cox launches it, hoping to start the counter-attack with Craig Reed. It bounces the feet of Reed, but he's covered up by Quainer. Spins away from the left-back, down line towards Rob Prince on a great slide by the Bromsgrove man to take it out of play for a throw-in. That was Guy Clark who slid in. So United throw. Some fans are leaving the Victoria ground. Obviously have time commitments or just can't be asked to stay home for another away from that for 30 minutes. But we're not going anywhere here on CUTV. Full coverage of this extra time period. Mosley with a bit of a barge into the back of the Bromsgrove man in an attempt to allow that ball to go out and play for a throw. Referee picked up on it. It is a free kick on the halfway line, the left flank for Bromsgrove Sporting. Don't forget tomorrow live coverage of Coventry United ladies versus West Ham United ladies in the FA Women's Cup second round. Coverage starts at 1:45 in the afternoon. Sends it towards that penalty area. Up jumps Chris Cox, gets his head on the ball. Down to work by Robbie Byrne, tries a low one. It's blocked by Rob Prinzel, I think. Loveridge. And a good clearance by Tom James, sends it into the seats. Very even match in the second half at least. Brooks plays a 1-2 with Loveridge. Spins away from Rankin, back to Loveridge, flicks it forward to cover the head of Glasgow, nodded clear by Chris Cox. Glasgow can't reach it, Loveridge can. Roberts, is he trying to lob it into the penalty area? It's headed away by Chris Cox. Overhead kick by Rob Prinzel. It bounces towards Mitch Piggin. Clear push by Quainer. Free kick in the centre circle. Groans from the Bromsgrove fans. Well, funny. I don't know referee wouldn't give that as a free kick. United riding the wave of momentum from Bromsgrove. If anything, United have got to hit Bromsgrove hard in the next period when they all have the gradient behind them. Free kick nodded away on the edge of the penalty area by Willis. Here's Bobby Mosley, challenged by Cowley, and Cowley does enough to stop Mosley against that loose ball, and it is a throw-in on the far side. Back level of their own penalty area for Bromsgrove Sporting. They've got to get the ball out of danger first before they can think about attacking United's end. Quainer looking for options. He's slowing down play quite a lot here. Up line, Willis lets it go past him. It's picked up by his opposite number 4 in Gift Musa. Rankin does the same and lets the ball go to another Bromsgrove player. The same option, both being unsuccessful for both sides. Here's Roberts taking on Tommy Glasgow, and he's still going, Roberts. What a run! Still going, Roberts. And Tom James makes the block and sends it straight into the face of a poor Bromsgrove fan right behind him. Someone getting it. Gave to A&E, he's got concussion after that. The Bromsgrove fans backing their boys, as are the Red and Green Army of Coventry United. And there is going to be a third change for United with Aaron Wint, who can play as a striker and a centre mid. as well as on the wing as well. He's going to come on. Whipped in. And a back heel into the hands of Rich Morris. Connor Deards trying a tried and tested routine, which very nearly paid off for Bromsgrove in the early going at this match. But once again, Morris is equal to it. He's a wily old fox, is Rich Morris. Picked up by Aaron Roberts. Hooked away by the fullback. James will let one go out of play for a throw-in to Coventry United, and the change will happen now with Aaron Wint coming on and Tommy Glasgow coming off. Well, United seem to be utilising that long ball game, and the best way to do it is to get some strength and some aerial presence in the midfield and up front, which is where Wint's going to go. Wint is going to go up front with Mitch Piggin, while Craig Reid drops back and will play on the left wing. Well, we saw Wint score for Coventry United in his previous match at the Butts Park Arena. Scored the 5th goal against Long Eaton a couple of weeks ago. As Francis boots it clear of his own goal. Nodded on by Craig Reid, and as far as Aaron Roberts. Sent forward to Carl Barney. A bit of a shove there by Cowley. Referee says no foul. Chris Cox will get that ball safely back to Rich Morris. So 11 minutes gone of extra time. There'll be a short break on 15 minutes. We'll be staying on air though. You won't need to look for another live stream. We'll be staying on air during the half-time break. And there's offside given against, I believe against Cowley, it's been given against. So in about 3 minutes time there will be a short break on the pitch, and the end will be swapped with United heading towards the bottom of the hill. And you'll hear every kick, shot and save right here on CUTV with Liam Cook. Don't forget to give us a like on the YouTube videos today if you enjoyed today's coverage. Leave a comment below with your feedback. Subscribe to CUTV on YouTube for more exclusive content, and get us on Twitter at Cov United TV. Not into his own box for the defender, and well, United man, look, it was taken out there. Mitch Piggin was pulled down. And the referee has waved away a couple of penalty incidents for both sides. United will play on in the midfield with Gift Musa. Mosley, he's got Wint up line, tries to, wow, who was he trying to find there? Well, that was a rather poor ball, I've got to say, from Bobby Mosley. He's a great footballer, but his long-range passing does need some work. He goes out playing the near side for a Bromsgrove throw, level with their own penalty area. Here's Connor Deards, who is back to Tom James, down line to Aaron Roberts, sticks his legs through that one, looking for the run of Wade Malley, offside, and that was crucial for Coventry United as Malley had got himself and the ball past both Bobby Mosley and Kyle Barnett. Well, the more this game goes on, the more you just get the feeling this may well be Coventry United's day. Bromsgrove are throwing everything at Coventry United. They really should have had more than the one goal they've already got. And United rode their luck at times in the second half. They certainly rode their luck in the first half. Into the area, nodded clear by Daniel Morris. That's with Rob Prinzo in a sea of red and white, and eventually loses out. Launched forward. Cowley gives chase, our man of the match here at CUTV. Cross put in, Barnett deals with that one. And now Craig Reid volleys it clear, only to the feet of Aaron Roberts. Willis lobs it towards the penalty area. Cleared by the United backman. Overhead kick by Chris Cox. Well, Bromsgrove knows this is their best chance to score, heading downhill. If United can ride the storm for another minute, they've got the best chance of Bromsgrove scoring out of the way, and a free kick as Tom James is forced down by, I think that was Connor Deards who forced him down. A quick pat on the chest from both players to indicate there's no hard feelings, and we will get underway once again with a free kick, but we are now in the final minute of the first period of added time. There will be another 15 to come, and if it remains level after those 15 minutes, we'll do it all over again in a few days' time with the Butts Park Arena, which we believe it's this Wednesday. We haven't got confirmation from that, but we believe it's this coming Wednesday that we will have the replay. Look out on the Twitter channel for more information on that. And it's stabbed on the right-hand side. Cowley, he's onside. James covers him off, slides in, gets a touch on the ball and actually wins the ball back. Goes to the ground. Cowley takes it around him again. And a good tackle from Craig Reed. United defending for their lives here. Up line. Here's Mitch Piggin. The referee calls time on the first period of extra time. And it remains Bromsgrove Sporting 1, Coventry United 1. Anyone who's played a hard-earned money to come watch a game of football at the Victoria Ground this afternoon, you've got your money's worth. And anyone listening to CUTV, it's always like this. So there will be a quick break of play as we prepare for the second half of extra time. This will decide it. There will be no penalties. If United or Bromsgrove are able to find a goal in the next 15 minutes, the winning side will go through to the next round and join a further 4 MFL clubs in the pot for the next round. If we don't have another goal, or if it ends scoreless at 2-2 or 3-3 or who knows, even 4-4, the way this game's going, you wouldn't rule it out. If it ends level at full time in extra time, we will do it all over again at the Rutts Park Arena in a few days. And of course we'll be there again to watch it again.
Just do that one chance. That's all you need.
This game will hinge on one shot, or one save, or one slip up, one mistake, one foul, one pass, one fleeting moment. But the advantage is now with United because they're kicking downhill. United have never scored at the top of the hill. They've scored all their 3 goals at the Victoria Ground at the bottom of the hill. Ross Briscoe and Chris Cox scoring on that fateful day in Division 1 2 years ago in that 4-2 defeat. Jack Jay scoring the equaliser down that end around half an hour ago. Strap yourselves in, folks. This is going to be a wild finale. This will be the final 15 minutes of football this evening. Referee checks that Reece Francis is ready to go, checks that Rich Morris is ready to go. It's Coventry United to kick off from left to right in the sky blue shirts. One more time, let's get this second half underway. Prinzel wins the header, trying to find Mitch Piggin. And Morris nearly found Prinzel once again. It's launched on the left-hand side though as Bromsgrove brought it back. Morris backtracks into his penalty area and lets that ball fall to his feet. He's in no rush to play this ball. Are United content with a replay? Well, of course, Bromsgrove did beat Coventry United 1-0 back in, I think it was September that they beat them at the Rutts Park Arena. Oh, just one goal in that one, 1-0. This could be the confidence boost that Coventry United lead after a rather weak week. Piggin trying to scramble his way out of several Bromsgrove challenges. He couldn't get away from all of them. And now's the Roosers on the attack. Deards sprinting forward, space on the left. Still going Bromsgrove, Deards. Cowley, great challenge from Tom James on the edge of the penalty area. Here's Craig Reed. Prinzel sidesteps one challenge, slides in and takes it away from a second, but it could be a card. It's a red card. Rob Prinzel sent off. Rob Prinzel sliding in. It did look like his leg was up. But the referee showed no hesitation in showing a red card to Coventry United substitute Rob Prinzel. And there could yet be further punishment after the resulting melee with Coventry United players trying to defend their teammates. The Bromsgrove players say not too happy with what was going on, but Rob Prinzel has been sent off. And this becomes now a damage limitation exercise for Coventry United. Tony Anderson's shouting on the touchline, show me your character. We've seen United win with 10 men this season. How they could do with another hearty display in the final, 14 minutes, 15 minutes, And the Victoria Grand, it's sent in, punch clear by Rich Morris. United now with 10 men have got to defend with their lives here. A replay may well be the best case scenario now for Coventry United unless they can catch Bromsgrove on the break. Here's Roberts. The Roosters will give everything they can now. Trying to make his way past Musa, couldn't find a route around the number 4. Played back to the goalkeeper by Loveridge. Here's Reece Francis. Sent clear by the goalkeeper. Met in the air by Tom James. Out of play for a throw on the far side, around 10 yards into Roosler's, into Coventry United territory, I should say. Roberts stabs it forward, hooked away by Cox. Onto the head of Willis. Cowley. Ball bobbling around that right hand side. Did. Now with Aaron Roberts. And Malley wants it in the penalty area towards Malley. Cowley sent it over the stand. He had to take that one first time. He had no choice. But in taking it first time, he couldn't compose himself. He couldn't control the ball. He just had to whack it and hope for the best. As things stand, a replay will be needed. It'll be, I believe, just the second replay we've ever covered here on CUTV after the FA Cup finisher against Shawbury, and we all know how that ended. Chris Cox picks up the ball in the back line of Coventry United, then sends it over the club out and in, onto the houses behind the ground. Well, if anyone's roof's been damaged, send the bill to Coventry United. Very vocal Bromsgrove Sporting support behind Rich Morris's goal, willing their boys to the finish. It remains at 1-1, the throw-in headed clear, but United can't take advantage. Clark onto the right-hand side, out of reach for Wade Malley. What a game this has been. We've had about 4 minutes of this second period of added time. Here's Lewis Ranking, the ball trapped between his legs and eventually loses possession. Across to Cowley on the edge of the penalty area. Is this the moment for Cowley? Goes down! Penalty! Penalty Bromsgrove! Coventry United furious! After all their hard work, Coventry United have just gifted Bromsgrove the chance they need to put this game to bed. Jason Cowley, our CUTV man of the match, with the weight of the world on his shoulders. In fact, no, Cowley's going to leave it. Where's the captain leading by example? Sam Willis. Upstairs the captain. It's Wills. He's missed it! He's missed it! Sam Wills missed it! Sam Wills has put it wide! And it remains at 1-1! Can this game get any better? This is simply incredible! It remains Bromsgrove Sporting 1, Coventry United 1, and Bromsgrove have wasted the best chance they'll ever get to put this game beyond Coventry United. But Wills, I think, has taken a... well, he's injured on the penalty spot. Looks like a bit of cramp. Well, Wills having a spot with the John Terry's about him there. Well, Wells still on the ground. 10-man Coventry United holding on to this draw with their lives. Well, he had one of the Bromsgrove fans in front of us saying, don't worry, they'll miss it. Well, they have. You don't fancy career as a fortune teller, do you? Well, Rich Morris is having a quick word with one of the Bromsgrove fans. Well, Bromsgrove are going to make a change, and Wills is making his way off the pitch. You can hear his frustration after missing a penalty. It's his final act of the game, and coming on now. We'll wait to see who is coming on. This will be Bromsgrove's last change. And coming on is, it's either Jones, Wilson or Binner. Who is it? It's Wilson. Jack Wilson comes on. Well, we will get ourselves underway now as Wills is tended to on the touchline. He is out of the game now. Jack Wilson comes on to replace him in what is Bromsgrove's final change. But Coventry United can't believe their luck. Rob Prinzel sent off a few minutes ago. Then you had to give away a penalty, a cheap penalty at that. Which Wills then goes and misses. But this game is far from over. Here's Roberts. Now with Loveridge. Guy Clark takes it around Mitch Piggin. Here's Jack Wilson with Quainer pushing up to the left side of midfield now. Quainer halted by Mitch Piggin and forced back to where he came from. Tries to cut across this time. Piggin still with him. Space on the right flank. Here's Loveridge. Up line. Chance to cross. Ripped in by Rice. Who's in there? Cowley's there. Cowley's over the crossbar. Cowley has had some great chances to put this game beyond all doubt. We know, honestly, Bromsgrove could have had about 3 or 4 goals in the first half. But the chances they're getting are not being put away. And it could be about to cost them a place in the FA Vars. Well, as things stand, it will be a replay. We've got about, what, 5 minutes, 6 minutes? So there's still a while. Whether the referee's going to add some added time on after the injury to Wills, I'm not sure. This game is far from over. Cox wins the header. Wint takes it away from Loveridge. And James slides in and ensures that ball goes out of play for a Bromsgrove throw. Here's Loveridge. Loveridge plays a 1-2 with Roberts. Here's Aaron Roberts. Whips it in. Out comes Morris. Grabs onto it. Good catching from Rich Morris. United will be able to count themselves very, very lucky if they hang on to a draw or even somehow find a win. I don't think they've had a proper shot since Jack Jay scored the equaliser. Piggin lobs it forward towards Craig Reed, met in the air by Wilson, and Rankin was behind it. Sorry, in front of it, I should say. Hooked away. Here's Bobby Mosley. Can't control, but he can't take it away from Malley. Musa to Piggin. Tried to put it upfield. It's blocked. And it's a Coventry United throw. It was blocked by Wilson on this near side. Well, this is the time of the match where you really show what you're made of. It's a time for heroes, a time for legends. A time to write history for your club. This is the furthest Coventry United have ever been in the FA Vars. Can they go one step further? It's hooked out of play by Daniel Morris for another throw on this near side, a good 15 yards further up. Mosley will take the throw. Reed up line, trying to find Mosley again. It's won back by Malley. Hoofed upfield, looking for Cowley. Not clear by Cox. But now Bromsgrove in possession again. Here's Connor Deard taking on Tom James. Heading towards the Bromsgrove supporters. Taking on the United fullback. It's whipped in towards Cowley and it's gone into the hands of Morris. Up the near post. Cowley couldn't get a touch on it. Well, United not giving up on the result, but they would much rather take a draw than a defeat. They don't want to push too many people forward, so I think United's best chance really is getting a draw and then going after the win in the replay. They are, of course, down to 10 men with Rob Prinzel being sent off. Not the best of kicks from Francis. Reed stabs it forward, but Rankin and Piggin were both offside. They couldn't do anything about it, and Reed wasn't going after that one. So Reece Francis with the ball at his feet. Not for long though. Blasts it clear towards Manny. It's over the head of Carl Barnett. Good clearance from Mosley. It's picked up by Jack Taylor. Rankin behind him, putting some pressure under him. And a poor pass from Cowley. Here's Chris Cox now, getting United on the front foot. Ball down the right side, intended for Lewis. Rankin picked up by Quainer. In goes Cox. Can't take the ball away. Through the legs of Craig Reed from Wilson, but straight to Mosley. Trickery will get you nowhere unless you can't pull it off. Rankin can't control, and it's out of play on the near side for a Bromsgrove throw. We are down to, I believe we've got about 2 minutes left. The referee just said 3 minutes. Referee says 3 minutes. So I think he's added on another minute due to the injury to Wills. So 3 minutes of play remaining at the Victoria ground. Roberts racing down the right hand side. It's whipped in and it's cleared half cleared by Chris Cox, and the job finished by James. Trying to find Piggin. Picked up by Clark. Now Loveridge tries the through ball, but picked up by Tom James, and James taken out by the trailing leg of Loveridge. What an amazing game of football. Rich Morris to take it. The heavens have opened at the Victoria ground. But who will be heading up the stairway to heaven with victory tonight, if anyone? Piggin being pulled there, clearly. Referee doesn't give a foul. Piggin slides in, and well, to be fair, he could have had a foul given against him as well as he tried to take out the Bromsgrove man. Now Bromsgrove pushing forward with everyone they've got. Quainer looking for the overlap. Musa gets a touch in it, but it's flicked forward to the head of Carl Barnett. Now Josh Quainer. Rankin puts him under pressure. Spins away from Craig Reed, now with Daniel Morris. Low pass, a poor cross, and now Tom James for Coventry United. Hooks it forward, aimless from James. Maybe United's trying to conserve this lead. They've got 1 more minute. 1 minute of play left here in the FA Vars. Bromsgrove Sporting 1, Coventry United 1. It remains. Chris Cox in the back line for Coventry United, blasted out of play for a throw-in. It's go time for Bromsgrove. They want this win, they can smell it. Cross charge down, but it still falls a Bromsgrove man in the penalty area, batted away from him though. Barnett finds Gift Musa, beaten in the air. Towards Cowley in the penalty area, out of reach, and that should be that. Rich Morris falls onto the balls, he's quite entitled to do. Seconds remaining in the Victoria ground. Is there a chance for one last attack? Sent up by Morris. To the feet of his namesake Daniel Morris, sends it towards Quainer. Wins the header against Craig Reed, but Reed sends it into the dugout. And there is one more attack. Bromsgrove trying to take the throw a little further forward than the referee would have liked. They've been called back for it. Cowley, plenty of space for Ross on that right-hand side. Is this the chance Bromsgrove have been waiting for? It's pulling towards Malley. And Mosley lets that one go, but it's come off Mosley. It's a corner. Bromsgrove Sporting with surely the last move of the game. Mosley trying to let it go out. It came off him on the way through. Can Bromsgrove snatch the win right at the death? It's whipped in and cleared As far as Quainer. Swaps pull on the left. Takes on Musa. Robbie Bunn forces down Musa. Free kick Coventry. That should be it. That should be that. Referee checks his watch, and United trying to waste some time as Gift Musa has gone down. Well, it appears this is the final action of the game, and well, the Bromsgrove fans saying let him die behind the behind Rich Morris' goal. It's a little unfair. Referee blows the whistle. Rich Morris to take the free kick inside his own penalty area. There's their chance for one more opportunity. It's towards Mitch Piggin. Nods it on. Rankin will give chase. He won't reach it. Morris sends it off-field once again. Malley. Tackle well made by Aaron Wynn. The two number 17s going at it. Craig Reed lobs it forward. Piggin tries to get on the end of it. He'll be beaten to it by Morris, I believe. And the referee calls time on an exceptional 120 minutes of football in the FA Vars. Unpredictable until the end. That's the way we like it. And we'll do it all over again in a few days' time at the Butts Park Arena. One of the most sensational matches I have seen in all my years of commentary. The final score at the Victoria Ground in the FA Vars. Bromsgrove Sporting 1, Coventry United 1. Sign me up for the replay. And that will do us here on CUTV. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for sticking through us through normal time and added time. It's been a roller coaster ride, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow with Coventry United ladies versus West Ham United ladies. Coverage starts at 1:45 p.m. You'll want to see the highlights from this match. We'll try and get them up tonight, but until we meet again, I've been Liam Cook, and I'm going to go and rest my voice. I'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Right, Liam, I'll be out, won't we? See you later, well done.